guys. Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties. We were talking for like 15 minutes straight, and then we realized that the battery went out. But let's bring it back. Frankie. All
Here
right.
I am, back again.
Yeah, so we noticed where we left off was the decline, right? And what was it? The pretty much the pricing of the space.
Yeah, the here at the shop, the rent.
Yeah. Okay. And then so then we got into bands that played here because a lot of people don't know that this Twilight was not only a smoke shop, but it was a venue, and like a lot of bands, you know what I mean? Like we played here, a bunch of times, like awesome memories. Just so many bands that that have been through here over the years. Yeah, and so do you want to say again how it came to be?
All right. So pretty much kind of evolved from having shows over at the arcade at on Ocotillo, and then moving over here to Main Street, and then having the venue, the Twilight venue,
right,
and then moving here. And I would say the first show that we had here, like I said, Bill Hayworth had approached me. Good buddy, ex-bandmate.
Oh yeah, you drummed for us, yeah, Bill.
He approached me about having a show here with like one of his friends and somebody I knew too. He would hang out. I forgot. I think his name was Ralph actually. Ralph. I can't remember his last name.
And they would jam.
I think they had a band and they played at the arcade, and a lot of people played there too. We had a lot of bands stopping in from just because we were near the freeway. They would stop in and play, but a lot of local bands. But anyway, Bill had them stop in, and while they were on tour, and they were on tour with a couple other bands. I think there was like Day and Age, and maybe the North Atlantic. I'm not sure if they played later on, but there was like 5 bands that played.
Yeah. And they played there, and then we started having shows here from the same bands, right? The same group.
Well, no. What I was talking about was here.
Oh, okay. They started playing here.
So I think that was the first show, and then after that we had Viva El Valle.
Yeah, really, yeah, and we we're getting into that pretty good. The whole Viva El Valle was the first annual, the first few years actually were here at the smoke shop, and then later it kind of evolved to kind of like well, there was a lot of people involved with
a lot of people were involved. Actually, the first person that originated it was Danny Gibson. I think we talked about him earlier in the last segment.
Right.
He was an artist, and he had a lot of artist friends, and he got them all together. Mostly, he got their art, collected their art, and brought it here.
Yeah, it was always like the Viva the Valle was like an art show, basically.
It was an art show.
Yeah, because we had the art displayed. Yeah, and it was a big part of that.
I think there's a video online somewhere of the first one. You got to look it up. It's Viva El Valle.
On YouTube, it's probably there. Yeah, I think I remember.
Marco Vera, I think directed it.
Yeah.
Now he's like doing editing and like filming for big time.
Yeah. Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome.
So check that out. That's a pretty good video. It's a good mix. It shows you the art. It shows you the people. It shows you the bands. So check it out.
Yeah, kind of like a good like the beginning point to the whole
retrospective.
Right. Yeah. So not only was it the Viva La Valle shows, it was just like every on the weekends, you know what I mean, or just anytime it was like a holiday or something like that.
The big thing was when there was events outside.
Outside for a couple times,
like,
right?
The ice cream social.
Right. Yeah. Every time. Yeah,
market.
That's true. Every time there was an event here on Main Street, we'd take advantage and have shows here.
When the Mardi Gras was here, that was really fun.
Oh yeah, for sure. Mardi Gras was a good one.
Yeah, and they moved it a couple streets over, right there in front of the courthouse, I think.
Oh, okay. Then later on as the years went by, I started to go. They started playing over there. So I was gonna ask you, what are some of the bands that you remember, like that stood out like over the years, like.
Well, one of the bands that would always play here was Batwings.
Batwings, yeah. Shout out to Batwings.
They were good.
Good band.
I guess the next big thing, I remember Ernie approached me about having a show here with the band I didn't know much of, but then everybody was saying, "Oh, dude, this fucking really good band you should have.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, all right, let's do it. Turned out to be the Spits.
The Spits.
Yes.
Oh, dude, yeah. If you guys haven't heard the Spits, man, like look into that. They're old school punk rock band.
So when we had that, that was a really good time. There was, you know, people lined up waiting to get in for that show.
Yeah, I remember that. Did we play with them?
I think we played with them the second time.
The second time they
Yeah.
came? Yeah,
They played here twice.
Yeah, because I know we played here, and I was all excited because the Spits played here, you know?
I think the only people that watched us were the Spits.
At the end, yeah.
Well, they were like, nobody was here like they were here for the first show.
Yeah.
And nobody came in until
That's
they
right,
actually played.
Yeah. So it was kind of
we opened up for them, and like I said, they were there rocking out to us. Yeah, they're like, I still remember, dude.
Yeah, they were like the only ones that watched us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Besides that, there's a lot of good bands that play here. Too many to mention.
Countless bands.
I can't even remember half of them. But I was like, yeah, they kicked ass.
Do you remember a band called the Adams by any chance? They were from San Diego.
Yeah, I think they opened up for the Spits the first time that they played here.
I think they did.
Yeah, they were really good.
Yeah.
I think I still have their T-shirt. Doesn't fit no more, but I have it.
If anyone remembers that band, I don't know. Like I tried looking for them, finding their music, but I couldn't find anything. There's another band called the Adams, but it's not them. But yeah, like if anyone remembers that band or knows where to listen to that, it's like an atom molecule, you know, the atoms. But yeah, they ripped it.
They kicked butt.
Yeah, as so many other, you know, like you said, countless bands. You know what I mean?
Countless. Slap City, of course, played here.
Oh yeah, of course, Slap City. Yeah. We mentioned Slap City when we got cut off, but yeah, that definitely, and like that was
too many bands to mention. I think during the later times of the store, I think. Band that had a big following was Vacation to Mars, I think was their name.
They're like a ska band or something like that?
I don't know if they're ska.
I remember that name.
I don't even remember being that good. I just remember them having a big following.
Yeah.
And the guys that played in the band were cool. Arturo, Abraham, really cool guys.
Yeah, dude, like toward the later years, you know, it was just like, I don't know, we're getting older too, but like, you know, a lot of youngsters and stuff like that, and like these like pop punk bands.
They're veteranos now themselves.
Yeah,
they were, you know, youngins.
Right.
Starting.
Yeah, dude, and man, like we've played so many shows here, and do you have a favorite time from Los Otros show that because we played in San Diego, Phoenix, was like Mex a couple times, and a bunch of times here in the Imperial Valley, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
I remember playing at I'm not sure what the bar's name is. I think it was Mike's Place. Is that right?
Mike's Place in
Calexico?
Yeah.
I think we opened for Shannon and
Clams. Yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
That was fun. I mean, there wasn't too many people there, but it was fun.
Yeah, no,
I think we played another show. If it was the same place, we played with Slipping Into Darkness.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, and we played with the Abigails.
The Abigails. Yeah. You guys were the Abigails. Yeah, that was a definitely one of those times. Like
Where's he from? What band is he from?
The Growlers. I believe. Yeah, the Abigails. Some of the members are in the Growlers. And I remember. I was like, oh yeah, like I've heard of that band. So that was an honor to play. You know, with bands like that. Like
shout out to Felipe for setting those up.
Oh yeah, dude, Felipe, dude, fucking, you know, he's always hooked it up and shit like, over the years. Yeah, fucking, definitely. So yeah, like Shannon the Clams, freaking the Spits, the Adams.
I think that time we played out there at the Slab City was cool too.
Oh yeah, it's the Slab City.
There was like nobody there, and once we started playing, like people were coming out of the
out of the darkness. It was like the hills have eyes, dude. Like we went out there and freaking, you know, Slab City, actually out in Slab City, you know, and then yeah, like you said, the slabbers started coming out as soon as the music started playing.
That reminds me of a couple other times we played like here in the valley, but like at old like drinking spots. There's like do you remember that like junkyard?
Oh yeah, like going out to the mall, right?
Well, no, I was gonna get to that one, but no. I'm going to like Brawley. There's a junkyard and there's like a stage already there.
Shit, did we play there?
We played there, and I remember Jared being like a little kid.
Yeah.
Jared is my nephew. He actually took over running the shop after I closed down, and he actually continued it as a venue. But at that time that we played that shop, he was probably like 12 or something.
Yeah, yeah.
And like I think we blew his mind.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like he was like, I think he changed his outlook forever.
Yeah, dude. Like Jared started drumming for us, you know, like
yeah, later on, of course.
Yeah,
yep.
He was our drummer. But yeah, when I first met him, he was like, you know, pretty much a little kid and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So I guess that kind of shows the band's age. We probably were together for at least 10 years.
Shit, yeah, at least, yeah. Fucking like the one show that always sticks out to me is at Tommy's. When fucking Larry went all crazy and shit, or Larry was always doing crazy shit, but like back in the day, like Larry was doing backflips off the bar. He like, this is a show at Tommy's. He had a shot glass and fucking just threw it across the room.
That actually reminds me of, I can legitimately say what our best show was. It was at Tommy's when we had the after party for the Joan Jett, when Joan Jett did the
right.
100-year
yeah,
anniversary.
Yeah. You know what? I can post that video. I actually still have it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's all edited too.
Yeah, George made it.
Yeah, George. I forget his last name, but
Rogers.
Was it Rogers?
George Rogers.
Yeah, dude. He was. He would always film shit for us, and we put together that video. It was Joan Jett came down to play here in El Centro.
It was El Centro's centennial anniversary.
Yeah, like the first year they had it. I think they only did it for like 4 or 5 years, but
well, they did it 1 year. They did it the next year. Eddie Money played.
Eddie Money, yeah, right.
And the following year, just a bunch of local bands played.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was kaput.
Yeah, because the first couple of years was like big name, like Joan Jett. Dude. Like I did you go?
I didn't go because we were getting ready to play.
Oh, I went. I just went to Tommy's afterwards and shit. And yeah, we saw Joan Jett, and then we went to Tommy's to go play the show, and there was a shitload of people, dude. The whole bar was packed front.
It was just
back.
energy. Everybody was pumped up from seeing Joan
Jett. Dude,
and then everybody was ready to rock.
We only did like 3 songs because they told us to stop, dude. Because
it was so rowdy.
No, yeah, but not only that, because there was a band playing already, and Sharon got mad at us. She goes, "You guys are supposed to be here at 9." We got there like at 9:15 or like 9, you know. It wasn't that
what
late.
happened is we set up in the back.
Yeah, I know.
And the other band set up in the front.
Right, yeah.
And we're like, well, we're cool, we're in the back, they're in the front.
Yeah.
2 different crowds.
So we just set up ourselves in the back. We just plugged in.
Alright, we're gonna go out the back door.
Yeah.
We just set it up.
And then we played, dude, and like Sharon got all pissed off, but everyone was fucking just loving it, like, cause the video, like, that's what I love about seeing is everyone was just having like a good time, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It was
like the whole front row was chicks, and they were all dancing.
Yeah, it looked like a cool video because it was all girls. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, so he burned it on the DVD. I have that. You know, if you guys want to see it, I play it for you.
Yeah, that was a really good show. Just because the energy level was so high.
It was big time, dude. Like it was definitely like.
I remember leaving and like fucking you see steam coming off of us.
Yeah, Larry was all fucking. He was getting in trouble pretty much. Like Larry's like, stop. You know what I mean?
Larry also worked there, I think, at the time too.
Yeah.
So he was able to get yelled at.
Exactly. Yeah. Because I was thinking like, well, wait a minute, why did you know? Why was he in trouble? But he was bartending there at Tommy's. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
Shout out to Sharon. I don't know her last name, but
yeah, Sharon that owned Tommy's. Yeah.
At the time, right?
At the time, yeah. I forgot her last name, but she moved somewhere far away from this town. So okay, yeah. So we've seen a lot of bands. You know, we had a lot of bands here at Twilight. You know, we had some great times. Let's see, is there any other band sticks out or memory from that time?
I think we, as the Viva El Valle progressed in years, I think we ended up having one at Stranger's Bar.
Strangers, yeah. Ernie Quintero, owner of Strangers, Cheap Tricks, entrepreneur.
I remember that being a good show too, because it was like our first time in like in a confined spot.
at the Strangers Bar
Yeah,
or
the Strangers Bar.
okay, yeah, that was definitely a good time, yeah, because it was like tight, you know what I mean? But there's
And we changed up our set that night too. I remember
oh, did we?
doing things a little bit different.
Oh, okay.
Like I remember one of our songs that night, I played the bass in the band that we're talking about, and
Mhm.
I was like, let's start it off like this, like slow and build up.
Right,
And
right.
it was just this bass line that was, do 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 do, and I did that for like 2 minutes before we even came in.
Oh, okay.
And
Just
it
that
kind
same
of
bass line?
it just like, but it built up and it was worked out really well.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm pretty sure Jared was drumming for us
Yeah,
at that time.
yeah.
Cause I remember Felipe was like, "Damn, dude, he's fucking,
Yeah.
that kid's like ripping it, you know, like."
We won't say how old he was at the time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, dude.
I think he had to play and leave right away.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was
Pretty much.
a stipulation.
Yeah. Okay, so like I mentioned before, the shop will be officially, you know,
Closing, we have to move everything out.
evacuated.
Couple days.
Yeah. So with that being said, if any of you guys are interested in buying some cases for like a jewelry store, or you have a smoke shop, what else can you use the cases? Pretty much anything. Like
Whatever. If you have
trophies.
trophies,
Yeah, there's
collectibles,
if-
anything cool.
Yeah, there's still
I mean, we have everything from the shop still here. Some records, if you're interested in records. We
a
have
lot of records. Yeah, a lot of
thousands
good
of records.
Uh-huh.
Even if you want incense, we got plenty of incense.
Oh, is there incense? Okay.
And
That reminds me, I was
posters,
supposed to get some.
posters.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
some Christmas presents. We got posters.
Yeah, like there's all the little like novelty stuff like that. So yeah, it'd be good for the holidays for sure.
Yeah.
For Christmas. And then these cases I was mentioning, they're they're from like $500 to $800 cases, but you know what I mean.
We also have some $50 and $100 cases too.
Exactly. No, I'm saying like they're worth that much, but you know what I mean. You're not gonna sell them for that much,
Yeah,
obviously.
of course
So
not.
basically, you're gonna get a good deal. Is what I'm saying. Like these cases, yeah,
If
$100,
you
$200.
remember seeing something on the wall you liked, you're more than welcome. Come on down.
Yeah, freaking Elvis picture of Elvis framed, or you know what I mean. So stuff like that, like yeah, whatever. Yeah, so you're welcome to. If you really want to get something, you know what I mean. But yeah, don't come to be a looky loo.
And if you want, you can hire Los Otros to play your Christmas party. We'll play it. COVID, we're all good.
Yeah, we'll keep it safe. Yeah, we'll play for beer.
Of course, that's all we've ever played for.
Yeah, I know. Like we never got paid. It was always like.
It was a couple shows we got paid, but it was like.
Yeah. Oh, one more I want to bring up because I don't want to be in this too long, but. We played a show, like a birthday party in Hope.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, and it was for.
The cool part about it was they wanted a piñata made in the shape of a weed plant.
Yeah, piñata weed plant.
So they filled it with weed and
papers,
a bunch of stuff from the store, like papers, stuff that can't get broken when you bust a piñata.
Yeah.
So like we couldn't put a lighter in there because that thing would just.
Right, but there was like edibles in that piñata. Mm-hmm. Was that like you said, like papers?
That was cool.
Little grams and shit.
Yeah,
like weed,
grams.
Yeah, it was
joints.
Yeah, like it was. You know what I mean? It was like that was a part of the party, was the piñata, the weed piñata. But then we played and had a good time, and like we got paid, and I think we got like beer, like cases of beer towards the end. It was one of those times. It was like damn, man. It was for a birthday party. It was for Lizzie, Liz. Shout out to Liz, wherever you're at.
I think we have a picture of it somewhere.
Oh yeah. There's a picture actually. With the actual weed piñata. I remember that, yeah. It was.
And then there's a picture of us dividing the money.
Dividing the money, too? We got paid like, what, $200 or something like that?
I think it was like $250.
Yeah, it was, like $250, and then, I remember we got like, she gave us like 2 cases of beer, or like 3 cases of beer, Just,
Well, because they were all kids, they weren't gonna drink that much.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was like a bunch of kind of like, I don't know, not, there was like little kids, like,
Not little, but I mean, we were probably like a little over 20, we'll say.
yeah,
And
right.
they were like,
I was
18.
tripping out because it's like so many like youngsters just smoking, having a good time and shit.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, just keep that in mind also about the merchandise. I think it's anything else.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays, yeah.
Happy New Year's.
And you know what? If you do want to play some music here, like like I said, I actually have Peter Chestnut. He's gonna be on the show. We'll probably do a few songs with his band. And I just want to also mention, we're gonna definitely keep it safe here. Like for sure, we got hand sanitizer, the wipes, we wipe down all the mics and everything, and make sure we're just playing it safe. So don't be worried about that. You know what I mean? But be safe out there because shit's getting out of hand. Being crazy. But yeah, we will maintain a safe environment the best we can here.
So just a shout out to everybody we mentioned in this podcast. All good friends, all really good acquaintances.
Yeah, for sure. And we'll be in touch. Like I said, once we wrap it up here, then we're gonna upload this video, and then you could check it out on YouTube or Facebook, and leave a comment, whatever, so something you want to see in the show, or if you want to be on the show, we'll talk about that. We'll see what's up.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
All right, guys. Peace.
Peace.